I'm going to ask you about an individual now, Barry, and that's going to be Billy Koumetio. Now, Billy's a lad who I first saw last season in the flesh when I went to watch Liverpool against City under 18s. I was so impressed by him, Barry. He won everything in the air that day. He's a very good commanding centre back. He's good on the ball as well. But a lot of Liverpool fans have heard his name more over the last month or so. He got his professional contract. He's then gone to Austria and been a part of the first team's training camp there. And he's a name that I know Jurgen Klopp is very impressed with and has worked and held one-on-one sessions with. It's not something that surprised me, and I'm sure it didn't surprise you either. But what do you make of Billy and his progress over the last month or so?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, first and foremost, he's a young kid. He's only young. He's 17 still, and I think it's a fantastic opportunity for him. Obviously to getting away and traveling with the first team. He's not the first to have done that. Obviously, we've been extremely fortunate over the last few seasons that the manager, has been extremely welcoming of young players from the academy. Not just on pre-season tours, but during the season and being around Melwood and being around first team players. And obviously Billy's the next one in that line. So it's great when you see a young boy go up and and have that experience. So I'm over the moon for him. I'm sure he's definitely not the first, and and the way things have been, he won't be the last either. I'm sure he'll at some point be back with us, training, working hard, and he will have had a taste of it. I'm sure he's had a fantastic opportunity and an unbelievable experience, playing with the players he will have played with, and obviously under the guidance of the staff at Melwood, will have been an unbelievable experience for him. So once he's back, I'm sure he'll knuckle down and he'll want a little bit more of a taste at another point. But yeah, hopefully it's him, and I'm sure in a few months' time it might be someone else, or it could be someone else, and that's the beauty of the academy, really, and that's what we want.
And throwing you under the bus here, mate. Do you believe he's a lad that could make it to the very top?
Well, yeah, it's a big question. Listen, he's certainly a player with potential. He's got a fantastic personality. He's a real good boy to work with. He wants to learn. He wants to get better. And it's up to him to make sure he fulfills his potential. Along with that, it's up to us to make sure we give him the support and the guidance, and help him reach his potential. But he is only 17. He's only a young boy. He's got fantastic attributes. But let's see.
Yeah. We spoke about that the other day, didn't we, James, about his age and that as well, and that, it may be good to see little glimpses of him here and now with the first team, but he's 17, like Barry alludes to there, and, we've got to give this lad time, don't we?
Yeah, there's no need to rush someone. There's not an immediate need to throw this 17-year-old lad into the first team, but it's good to see him getting that contact with the first team and giving him a taste of what will hopefully be to come in the future. Serve it as a motivation, over the next season, where he continues to play as well as we know he can, and he continues to train as hard as I'm sure he is behind the scenes. It certainly won't be the last time he'll be in that position, and we'll hopefully see a bit more of him in the coming years.
And Barry, with Liverpool obviously letting Dejan Lovren move to Zenit St. Petersburg over the summer, there's a lot of talk over who will become Liverpool's fourth choice centre-back. Will we bring someone in? James Pearce tweeted earlier today that there's a lot of interest in Nat Phillips and that he may depart. We have some very, very good centre-backs, young centre-backs at this football club. We spoke then about Koumetio, Sepp van den Berg, who Liverpool paid a bit of money for last summer, Kijana Hoover, who I'm a massive fan of as well. Do you believe that one of these young lads can step up and fill the void Lovren left?
That's the manager's decision. That's I have my own selection headaches and squad to manage. Listen, they're big decisions, and that's why Liverpool have a world-class manager to make them decisions. I think the real beauty we have a first-team manager and coach and staff who have shown a real faith in young players, and I think that's been shown. But what comes with that? That'll happen at the right time, and it'll be at the right time for the player, and obviously the right time for the squad and the team as well. So, they're certainly decisions above my head, but I certainly know that the decisions that'll be made will be the right decision, both for the club and for the player. So yeah, I'm sure everyone's got faith in every decision the manager's made so far has been a good one, and I'm sure he'll make the right decisions moving into this next season as well.